it to you. You're officially my employee of the month. I mean, you just stepped over me.
It was unanimous.
Marquez is coming for us. I need you mother to strap up.
If Tommy wouldn't have showed up, me and you would be on top.
It's been handled.
I'm gonna have so much fun killing you.
Maybe we should look harder at Tommy Egan.
What's up, ugly-ass niggas? This your boy J Miles, and I am back with another video. And you know what to do. If you're new, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking, but most importantly, make sure you share it for your ugly-ass friends. On today's video, we will be covering Power, Book for a Force, and this one right here is the exclusive photos breakdown for episode 7. Alright, so in this particular video, people, I will be going through all of the exclusive clips that they have given us, exclusive photos, that they have given us for this episode, and breaking down what I think is probably going on in this particular images that they're sharing. So making a few predictions and things in that nature. So without further ado, let's just go ahead and get on into it. Now, our first exclusive photo that we have here, I would say this has to do with this is when Tommy is finding out about the fentanyl deal, right? And the rest of the coalition is probably there, and they're taking the vote that you remember last episode when he first decided, they were going to go ahead and make the deal with Madam Wu with the fentanyl situation. Jannar was wondering how they're going to break it to Tommy, and he said basically they'll use the coalition rules to vote on it, and they're going to basically vote Tommy out when it comes to dealing with that. So I think this is Tommy finding out about that situation, because remember in the episode 7 trailer, we hear Tommy saying, you just stepped all over me, and you hear Diamond says it was unanimous. So basically we know that they took the voting, and obviously Tommy lost because majority rules, right? So next here we see Shanti holding a baseball bat, and in my opinion, I think, we know that she's pretty damn pissed with Jannar, and she used that bat to beat the living hell out of his car, more than likely that Lamborghini that he got back from the Serbs back in season 2. Right, so she probably tore that damn car up. That's what's going on here. And next we see Vic here with, looks like one of the Irish guys that he's been working with and stuff like that. And they're probably discussing a plan or something like that moving forward of how they're going to deal with certain situations. That's what I would guess is going on here. Then next we got Tommy and Shanti. So I think here Shanti might deliver the news to Tommy that Jannar and Diamond were planning to get rid of D-Mac. And that's probably, I know in my other video I said, when the infiltration video where I was talking about potentially Tommy finding out about what's going on, it probably would be Shanti right here who tells Tommy, they were planning on, because she's not on Jannar's side anymore, so she has a lot of ammo on him, so she's gonna tell Tommy that they were planning on killing D-Mac, and that's gonna obviously change his mind. That's probably what's gonna end up starting that fight. You know what I'm saying? But next we see your boy JP, and we seen him wearing this in the trailer. basically telling him, he love him and stuff like that. He'll always be there for him, things of that nature. So, as you can see, we have 2 exclusive photos with D-Mac and JP, which spells trouble. I'm going to go ahead and just put that out there. This is the last episode for your boy JP, people. He's dying this episode. I can almost guarantee it. Next, we see your girl Maria. She looks like she's scared out of her mind, kind of. She's got a lot on her mind. She's, in deep thought. And I would say this is shortly after Stacey Marks paid her a visit, talking about, the situation with Tommy, right? So she's probably thinking about whether or not she should even consider the offer that, Stacey was trying to give her. And, here pretty much this is when Tommy was talking to Stacey, saying, he calling her his employee of the month, and he's giving her more things that she's not gonna be interested in doing, but at this particular moment she's gonna feel like she has to. So, and next, I think this Tommy will probably come home after that situation. He's hugging on her stuff. You can see then that what Stacey was saying to her about this not being pretty much a world for a mother with dealing with a father who's a drug dealer. You can tell. Look at her. She's in deep thought. That's definitely in the back of her head. Now, whether or not she cracks or not, I'm not exactly sure, but she's thinking about that shit. Next, we got UglyAzzNiggaHTV, and I would say he's probably just scheming, being ugly as hell, having a talk with Diamond more than likely. Sinking his claws deeper into him to try to get him closer and closer to his side, to the point that they can fully get rid of Tommy and he can run things the way that he always envisioned. Next, you see your boy Miguel, and he looks like he's kind of concerned about something that he might be seeing. Perhaps I would say someone from the Marquez cartel may have tried to attack him, and he barely made it out some kind of way or something like that. That's what I would predict there. Next, we got Stacey Marks. Of course, she's in her campaign office, looks like. And she's giving a speech here, because I just noticed the mic here. So, yeah, she's giving a speech, and I'm guessing she's addressing some of the stuff, because her polls are probably down right now due to the situation with Claudia and Ortega being free. So, yeah, she's probably, doing her best to try to run some more damage control when it comes to the disposalment of her campaign. And of course, working with Tommy's not making it any better, unless maybe he comes up with something nice a nice play for her to run to be able to, still stay in the race. Next, we see Marshall, D-Mac, Jannard, and Bones. I would suggest here, more than likely, this is Tommy and Diamond fighting, and they all look like they like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So I'm guessing Tommy didn't just go down like no bitch. I believe this is the start of it, because you can see Diamond's wearing the hoodie, and of course that is the same thing that Tommy is wearing. So I believe, yeah, this is when they first will get into that altercation. Y'all let me know in the comment section, who do you think swung first? Was it Tommy or was it Diamond? Let me know in the comment sections. But yeah, we know that they're gonna get into a fight, and I believe that was the image we just saw here was them looking at what was transpiring. But next we get to your boy Tommy, and he's looking at someone down. He's staring down. Now we know also later, because we saw in the trailer that Tommy and Vic will have someone in the trunk. So perhaps whoever this is got taken out is who he's looking at. Next we got a family dinner. and you see your boy. We see JP sitting in the chair. It looks like he's talking with Genesis here, because you know they're now official. D-Mac and Genesis are official, and it seems like D-Mac is telling JP here, you know, it's almost like, you know, when your dad or some kind of parent or something like that is saying something that's kind of embarrassing, and you're trying to say, yo, you ain't gotta tell them, you know, one of those type of situations where the father is thinking he's being cool or saying something and you know, he's embarrassing you, and he's trying to tell him to chill out. That's what it looks like going on here. But you know, more confirmation of what I was saying, the fact that they finally give us a family dinner, because we haven't had that, you know, with them. And of course him bringing Genesis, because you know Genesis was at the funeral that we all talking about. So Genesis has to do some kind of bonding in order for her to feel close enough to come to the funeral, right? That's how you know this is indeed JP's funeral, people. I believe he's out this episode, like I said. But next we get to Jannard talking with Vic. We know he's going to be making a pitch to Vic, trying to get him on his side with CBI, letting him know that, look, if Tommy wouldn't have came and intervened, it would have been him and Vic on top instead of Tommy, right? So that's what he is pitching to Vic. Let me know in the comment section, because like I said, we did see already in the photos image of Tommy and Vic working together with whoever's body that was in it, and you know, ended up being in that trunk. And we also know from the episode 7 trailer that Vic was pointing the gun at someone. So maybe he took someone out and Tommy just helped him, you know, clean it up. So could that mean that he give, you know, Tommy some sort of loyalty? Not exactly sure, but perhaps so. But anyways, that's pretty much all I got for you people as far as this particular video. Definitely let me know in these comment sections, what do you guys think of these exclusive photos? Is it something that you may have noticed that I didn't? Let me know all of that more in the comment sections. But like usual, if you're cool with me, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, leave a like, comment, let me know what you're thinking, but most importantly, make sure you share it with your ugly friends. But until the next video, I'm out.